Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you my new beehive. It's a type of Langstroth beehive, and of course I change it, and it's a concept or prototype, and we can discuss about it and you can see it what I did. Langstroth beehive is, of course, we know is a old beehive and very fine beehive. And I think international is that in many countries they use it, but the measure is different sometimes. And I think there is many kind of type. What I did here is the inside of supper or box is 37.2 I think, and 46.4 millimeter is a standard. But I change it the support, and why I change it, I want to make a beehive that entry and the support or box is in one and not to have a bottom or something like that. I think this is a design that is easier to use. I think is many benefits it should have. The material is less and you don't have problem with bottom and something like that. And also I put some German technology, I think, the high bottom inside of this box. As you see, I think that here is the supper or the box, and from here to the entry is the space that the bees can sit there if they are too much, and they don't have to hang out of the box if in some season they are too much and they can do anything. Sometimes we have it in the spring. For example, we have many beehive, and in the summer, between spring and summer, there is some period that they are too much and they hang it out of the hive. And also I try to make better the protection of the beehive. I make the entry round and it's deep, it's about 6 centimeter. And for a beehive is 5 centimeter must be enough, but sometimes is you need more, and depend, I think, what kind of honeybees you have. Buckfast, for example, is they have very large brood, and maybe you need 2 entry. And of course we don't use too much Langstroth in Holland, and I don't know why. I know why, but I think in Europe they had a long history about the beehive, and when Mr. Langstroth was beekeeper, he was a century beekeeping, and I think the traditional is not so easy to change it. Anyway, in some country they use it and some country not, and also it depends of what kind of climate you have. If you are in mountain, I think this is better, and because in mountain the climate is not same as, for example, nearby a jungle or a sea or hot area, I don't know. And it depends, I think, of the climate. Anyway, I buy this, and I say in Holland we don't have too much Langstroth. I buy it, and I make it some model for me to have a measure. This is the We call it APS, I think, extrude. And this is a better one. They put it more under more pressure. The white is about 2,800 gram. Anyway, and okay, what I did here, I put it away that I can talk easier maybe. I have a very small area here to work. It's disaster. Anyway, also I put in my hive a ventilation system. This is ventilation system. I show you, and also the roof. I put it. It's not straight, if you see, because if there is rain or something like that, the snow or rain, is go very easily to the back of the hive, not to the interior, of course, and because of that. And also I make here some area for fastening the beehive. It's very easy. I use it in another hive of me, and it's working very well. Okay, the roof. This kind of template I have here. This is 3.6 millimeter, and it's a very nice one. Is waterproof. And I buy it. Of course, this is more expensive than another one. We have too many here, and this one is waterproof. And I think this one is not waterproof. This was about €5, and this is more than €10. It's same material, but it's about the, I think it's same material, I don't know. But anyway, the glue that they use and the pressure, that make it waterproof or not. And because of that, it's expensive. And they have a label and with the code, and if you search it, you can see or it's waterproof or not. Anyway, this is my material, is waterproof. It's a simple roof. I tried in all my design to make a hive that is naturally, some pieces I make it, some pieces not. For example, here is PVC, and in another one, this is not PVC, but we look at it after a few minutes. Here is the wool of the sheep. Is not washing. Some people say washing, some people not. It depends what you want. And is jute. Also, I use at cover a jute for ventilation. And wool is very nice material to work. I want to have a box that in same time you can give the bees sugar water if you need, and another time you can close it. You can close it. It's now open, but you can close it in the winter, for example, and in the summer you can make it open. And the theory is that here the moisture can go out and it come to the wool. Wool can take the moisture and it can give it to the area from this ventilation. That is the theory, of course. And it's the close. You can open it and you can see it. It's a little bit heavy. I use the recycled material from the pallets, for example. The wood of pallets is a little bit heavy sometimes. And yeah, you can see it, the under. Also, I keep it with beeswax. You can, the mesh, yeah, I don't need, I think you don't need that to do that, but it's better maybe to do something like this. Okay, we take a look inside. This is the inside of the box. This is the window that we use here. It's not, I don't like it. It's not what Mr. Langstroth say about the bee space. Base space is an area that is about 6 till 9 millimeter, and if it's smaller or bigger, the bees should make the wild beeswax in that area. For example, here is more than 6 millimeter. And this is the guns. This is Langstroth guns. Actually, it's not Langstroth. It's a kind of hive that they use in Germany because they want to use one window for two hive. They say that is Langstroth. I don't think it's Langstroth. Anyway, I have to change it, and if you see it, here is about 8 millimeter distance. I think it's between 6 and 8. I have to see it. And also same as here. Under is about 8 millimeter, what Mr. Langstroth say. And the thickness of this window is not correct, I think. They sell it, I buy it, but it's not okay. This is about, I say, 34 in total. Totally is 34. It's 6 millimeter distance till another. But I think if you put 10 here, 10 windows you put here, it's about 12 millimeter distance between the first and the last one is 12 millimeter, and it's too much. I think it must be something like this, 6 millimeter. I think during of time they changed the thickness of this window. I think in reality should be something 36. Anyway, I have to think about it. We take a look at inside. This is the place that the bees can rest if they need, for example, in the summer. I use this type of bottom in bottom way in another hive, and it's working very well. But now I put it. It's same. It's not a same room as supper, and that is new. That is new one. And you can see it. What I did here. Also, I make a distance. If you can make it, here is about 2 centimeter. I put it here 2 centimeter because sometimes it happens, if the bees die in one time, sometimes it happens and the entry must be closed, and there is not enough oxygen for the bees, and they go and die. It's happened in the history. It's happened sometimes. Anyway, this is my new beehive. I think it's an experiment. And I think it's okay. It's a gamble, I think they say it, but it's okay. It's nothing. This is a hive of Mr. Langstroth. Is worked about more than 100 years, and this bottom also is German. It's worked also a very long time. I don't know how many years, but what I did, innovated, is to put together. This is, I think, is one new hive, I think. And I have Varroa, if you see. Varroa. You can take it off if you want. And that is the bottom now. My Varroa is the bottom, not the entry is bottom. Entry is in supper. That is the new one. Of course, I have some problem with painting. I don't want paint, and now I am looking for some materials to do that without painting. And I make it. This is the new one. I have some plan to make it. For insulation, I use the material pear. This is pear. The highest, I think, insulation in artificial insulation. You have also thicker one. Is the best one, I think. And what I did, I want to make a prefab system. Sorry, I put it here. I think I can show you what I did actually. This is same as this. I want to make a prefab, and after that you can put together. This is actually the elements that I did it. This wall is this actually. If you see, you can easily make it, and after you put it here, you can put some plate, same plate, and the thickness is now 4 centimeter totality. This is 4 centimeter totality. And the insulation of this kind of material is compared to white one of APS is twice more. I think it's twice more insulation. It's very nice insulation, and the totality white of this supper is less than 10 kilo. I think 8 or 9 kilo. I think it's okay because the lowest, this white one, this was 2,800 gram, and if you paint it, is about 3 kilo, I think. And the wood one, just the wood, is about a five and a half kilogram. This must be okay. I don't know. It's a new one and it's a experiment, and I think it's okay. I have to paint it, and at this moment I am looking for make some naturally paint. I am busy. It's a few weeks I am busy with that, and I think I make it. In another video I can show you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye.